So Project Hail Mary, I saw this movie yesterday. I think you saw it earlier in the week.
Well,
Emotional movie for me.
cinema's back,
Yeah,
and like, I mean, I know it's an adaptation, and this was Ryan Gosling's like passion project, but this was the first movie I've seen in a long time that didn't explain it to you like you were dumb.
yeah. Like they don't even explain like when are we going into spoilers? Are we going right in?
I mean, they're watching this video. It's a Project Hail Mary
Oh
video,
yeah.
right?
So they
Guys, if
don't.
you're here, we're talking about the movie.
Yeah, yeah. They don't explain why the two astronauts died to begin with.
I mean, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just like, yeah, they did, and it was an accident, but it put him in the situation of he was the only one up there, and he had to figure it out.
Yeah, and then like he's also in a coma and then doesn't remember why he's there for the most part. And then
hmm
it starts coming back to him.
I've been getting a lot of thank you TikTok. I'm getting a lot of TikTok videos on this movie since seeing it, and I think the memory loss was on purpose. They made him lose his memory on purpose so that he wouldn't remember that he was sent up there against his will,
Oh,
which it makes it even cooler. And then
yeah.
his final message of like, "You're smart, you'll figure it out." Oh, it comes full circle.
Oh, that's a better ending than what I thought.
Yeah. What do you think it
Uh
was?
I know in the book that there's multiple endings.
Oh,
And I wish like I think there's one ending where he goes back home and then there's one ending where he ends up on Rocky's planet.
like multiple copies of the book or what?
No, like here's option A, here's option B. Start at this page, start at this page. I'm not sure if that's true. I saw a thing about a podcast, like Barstool's movie podcast, and they were talking about the book when they read it a couple years ago, and they're like, yeah, there's two endings.
Wow.
And
That's a
then
cool way to end the book.
the people talking behind me were like, when Rocky was like almost dying, they were just like, is that blood? And it's like, he talks about the atmosphere for half the movie. Like, if he comes out of the glass bubble, he's not going to do good. He's
Yeah.
and it's just like these people that were sitting behind me were just like so annoying during it and kind of ruined the experience for a little bit, but the movie was just that good where it was still such a great movie.
hmm I mean, soundtrack was awesome. The visuals were awesome. The
Oh,
comedy. Oh my God, I was laughing. I was laughing so hard at some points. Um, what was the one that? Oh, every time he screamed, every time Ryan Gosling screamed.
yeah. And then
Um,
like his little when he's running in the background and you could just hear her call him at security and just be he's running. And
yeah,
then what's the one guy, Carl?
Carl, great character.
I think he's in the book, but I think they made his character bigger in
hmm
the movie.
Yeah, I mean, because uh, I mean, I haven't read the book, but I'm sure there's some inner monologue that Grace goes through when he's thinking about stuff, but it's kind of hard to do that in a movie. And so adding Carl as like kind of that inner monologue of like suggesting things, I think helps that like flow. But like it was like just put the box in a bigger box. It's like, well, that sounds dumb, but that yeah, no, that works.
And then like some of the just like dry humor, just like things that they know are funny, but they don't have to specifically say it like a Marvel joke,
hmm
like works very well. The uh like cinematography of it, like with all the visuals and special effects. Like
Yeah.
Rocky's a puppet, he's not CGI.
I'm never gonna shut up about that ever. Is that how happy I am that he is like an actual physical thing, and the lead puppeteer is the voice of Rocky.
Yeah. And that was like a last second change because I think
Yeah.
they had somebody, they were bringing in people to do the voices, and then they're like, why not just have the guy? Because I guess him and Ryan's uh chemistry were off the charts
Yeah.
during the actual like
Well, they had I think they did a lot of scenes like isolated from the rest of like the crew or whatever, like the two of them. And so the lead puppeteer had a earpiece in, and Ryan Gosling had the earpiece in. And so they would feed lines to the lead puppeteer to just say something and see what Ryan Gosling's reaction was. And they got a lot of like good chemistry off that. So I just think it's as someone who loves movies, it's good to see a person who's like an actor I like. Like I love Ryan Gosling, but it's so refreshing to see him in a movie that he is passionate about and it come out so well.
Yeah. And I'm like, wait, there's three astronauts. How's Ryan getting up there?
Yeah. Or the
Also,
second they introduced the other biologist, I'm like, oh no.
but like the thing is, I think that's where my suspension of disbelief goes in because they want to have all the scientists like towards the day of the launch being the most explosive part of the fucking facility.
Well, it was a mistake. They gave them a milligram of astrophage instead of a nanogram of astrophage.
Oh,
And so that's why it blew up because Grace's or Ryan Gosling's character Grace, he says like that's like a million times the amount that they should have gotten, and that's why it was so explosive. Is the wrong amount got delivered, and so the whole building blew up.
dude,
That was an
that's
awesome scene, by the way,
oh
of where
yeah.
they're just talking and you just see the fireball like growing behind her head.
I think I don't think there's one bad acting performance in this
No.
movie that I can think of. I think the head of the military, that's very good. I like when they're like, does this guy even have a clearance? And then she just goes to Ryan and she goes, I'm the head of this department. I
Yeah.
have grant you secret military clearance. And then I love when he's a teacher and he just goes, I don't think I should be telling you guys this about the Petrovolon.
Yeah.
And then Rocky's little trinkets that he gets.
All the little ones he makes.
Yeah.
God,
And
Rocky's a great character. I loved the whole sequence of like them learning each other's language.
oh yeah.
Um, and then Rocky just shows up at the space at the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
He
And
completely moves in.
what is it? The people who were talking behind me the entire movie were like, how are they communicating? It's like they're literally
That
using
was a whole
motion.
20-minute sequence of the movie, my friend.
Like, but how do they understand each other? It's like he's asking him word, typing word into program. Program now will hear that word and relay it back.
Hmm.
And I love when he's choosing voices too. Like when it
Hmm.
goes from Meryl Streep to I
Yeah.
think who's the like a British actor, and then there's like a French voice,
Yeah.
but it starts out with a scary voice. I thought the scene with Ryan Gosling and the video cam talking about Rocky and how he can like see through walls,
Yeah.
and then he's like, yeah, he has really good hearing too.
Who Grace talking to? Question. I
And
loved all the saying the word question, saying the word statement. Is because that's how it would have been coded in the computer of
yeah.
like the word question. So that's what he's saying. Because he doesn't understand grammar, but he understands English. And I think that's interesting.
Yeah, that what is it? You have that scene where they're working through the a lot of like parts where they could have ended the actual space exploration. Like they could have ended it with them just like, oh, yeah, the canisters are like filled, but I don't know, something else happens with the microbes escaping. Like they evolve to escape.
Oh, the little life forms, the
The
uh
predators that
yeah.
the I for is it the Telemoeba?
Yeah. Or Talmiba.
Talmoeba. But
Yeah.
you have four aliens in this or three aliens.
I guess so, yeah. Two of them are microbes and one of them's Rocky.
Yeah. Which I think is a good like scientific thing and like if alien life does exist. Also, this movie came out with the Artemis 2 happening
Hmm.
right too.
Oh,
So
I was just talking to someone about that. I'm like, this happening and Artemis 2 happening at the same time has like really gotten me into space. I'm like, well, this is because I've always thought of it as like cool. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But like now I'm like, that's
make
pretty badass.
makes me want to go to the Kennedy Space Center.
Yeah, for real. Bro,
And
that's what we
then,
should have done this video.
oh my God.
Got the
Uh,
cams.
camera goes, "Shh, don't say that, Ryan."
No, we're not going this.
And then, what is it? Rocky ship is crazy.
It's so cool.
It has 20, had 23 Rockies on it.
That's another thing is it doesn't say it in the movie, but Rocky was up there for 46 years before, like by the time the crew died and the time that Grace got up there, it was 46 years.
That's,
And so he'd been terrified that entire time of sleeping alone. And then finally
oh,
he had a buddy. That's why he didn't want him to leave. That's why he like moved in with him.
oh, that's so
It makes it
sad.
so much sadder.
Dude, Rocky's character, when there's no face on him, like when he's like, "Oh, faces are overrated anyway." Like
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful. I forget what scene I started crying, but it was like, it was when he's like, Grace or Rocky can get Grace home.
God.
That scene was
It's like
like,
it would take me 6 more years to get home if I give you the fuel you
and
need to get home. I'm like, oh, like
then he
after he
get,
was just talking about Adrian and he's like, I don't have long enough with her and I miss her so much. And he's like, I'll get home 6 years slower so that you can get home as well.
yeah.
Just for his ship to be a leak.
Yeah, the ship to be a leak. Oh my God. I didn't know how they were gonna fix the jet like canisters when they did the low orbit around
Yeah.
the planet.
The fishing.
I was like, no, they're losing fuel. They're not gonna make it. And then I
Mhm.
forgot Rocky's an engineer and can just fix it later.
Where's it coming from, by the way? How is he making that stuff?
I think it's bio. Like,
Like he's like excreting it?
yeah.
That's so cool.
Like, because I don't think he brings material because he's just making
No.
chains out of nowhere.
Yeah. He made
Because
5 kilometers of chain.
I think he's like a rock spider. So I think the whole thing is like he can make webs like that. I don't
Hmm.
know how he makes the glass though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the way he eats, oh.
Oh yeah.
I love when he goes, the way he eats is exotic.
Yeah.
And then he's just shoving it. Gracie, food disgustingly. I eat food graciously.
Kiss my bum.
Oh my God. I'm wondering where this ranks with other space movies. Like I think it's very well shot.
Yeah, I was just on the plane and The Martian was one of the options. And I'm so glad I didn't watch The Martian on the plane because I think I would have compared it too much. And because I haven't seen that one in so long, I was like, now I can rewatch The Martian and now I can compare it. But going into Project Hail Mary with a fresh mind on space movies
Oh,
is was awesome.
I actually kind of watched a space related movie uh right beforehand. Oscar nominated Begonia.
Oh my God, I watched Begonia on the plane on the way to where I was going.
It's so good.
I'm so glad that you've seen that one.
Like I'm literally like Jesse Plemons. Like I knew the twist going in, sadly.
Damn.
Because I just saw TikTok and I saw for this isn't a Begonia review, but spoiler on
For,
Begonia.
for, for Begonia, if you've seen Begonia, skip to up at the time on the screen.
Jesse Plemons is right the entire time.
Okay. I thought for sure that he was right. That like for most of the, I mean, I kept going back and forth, but I was more leaning towards I think she is an alien. And then when she gave her speech, when he comes back after Jesse Plemons kills his mom,
Yeah,
oh my God. Like when she made him do that and then looked in the room and saw all the other stuff and came back and started giving like, oh, our first king was here. I'm like, oh, she's bullshitting him. She's not an alien.
yeah.
And then she leads him to the office. He blows up. I'm like, his head comes flying out of the closet. Like, this is insane. And then she gets escorted in the ambulance. I'm like, okay, that's the end. Like, that's it. That's the end. And then she like sits up in the ambulance and starts running back to the office. I'm like, huh?
I couldn't imagine seeing that movie in theaters like opening weekend when just like
Yeah.
nobody knows anything about it. Because like well acted by everybody.
Hmm.
Uh, and then you have like the bees. They talk about how they're like becoming extinct and how that's like a parallel with people as a whole.
Hmm.
And like Jesse Plemons just always just like intimidating, but coming from a place that he's in the know, he's trying and basically believes her when she's like, "Oh, that's a cure."
Yeah. Well,
Because
he
like
wasn't like he had already believed everything that his mom had told him, and his mom was right because his mom was the one who informed him on all the alien stuff.
yeah,
And the fact that she was actually being used for an experiment this entire time, and then whoever I can't remember Emma Stone's character's name, but she's like, okay, we don't want her in the experiment anymore if they know. So go kill your mom.
yeah. And then she just like kills the entirety of the human race with a pop of a bubble.
Yeah, I think I would have been upset if it had just ended with her like in the council or whatever. And then when it cut to all the shots of Earth and everyone was just passed out, I was like, my jaw was like open. I'm
Were
like,
they
this is
killed or
crazy.
was it just like a reset?
I think she just killed them. I think it's like
Oh,
when you I don't know. The other thing I could think of is like when you because for like the whole bee reference is if you like smoke the beehive, they fall asleep. So maybe
oh,
everyone was just asleep because like the bubble pops and all the like smoke from the bubble falls. So
okay.
maybe they just put everyone to sleep and like I don't know.
I guess that movie was really good. I watched it during my little work shift and I was just glued to my phone.
Yeah.
But back to Hail Mary. Also came out with another space movie in
Oh,
theaters. Super Mario Galaxy.
oh my God. I still haven't seen that one.
Oh my God, it's crazy. I wait 1 second. Special guest on the podcast.
No way.
Yo, look at
Donald
it.
Glover.
Yeah, like I didn't know he was the popcorn bucket until I got there. But basically that movie, if you're a Mario fan, you'll like it. But but if you're going in to see a Begonia Hail Mary, you're not gonna like it.
But I heard it doesn't even follow the plot of Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh
So it's
no, it doesn't.
what's the point? Which, by the way, I've never played that one on the Wii. It's one of the ones I missed.
Yeah. I was Super Paper Mario Bro.
Mm. I was just new Super Mario Bro. Super
Okay.
Mario Super Sluggers? That was my game.
Oh, did you see like all the memes that are like after this, oh, I'm invited to a baseball team and I have to fight Bowser. It's like, oh, they're trying to celebrate us. Is this some kind of party?
Yo,
Oh my God. And then the Dune trailer. Oh, seeing that in theaters.
yeah,
Oh, it's so good. It's gonna be great.
bro, huge year for both Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
Oh yeah. They just had a A24 film come out.
Have you
Speaking
seen
of
that
A,
one?
no, the
I've
drama.
heard about it, so I know like what the whole movie's about, but I still haven't seen it. Crazy premise. So if you guys have seen that,
What's even the premise?
do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna see it.
So Zendaya and Robert Pattinson's characters are like about to get married, and they're like going to this like pre-wedding um like rehearsal brunch with like all their friends, and all the friends are like, oh, so like you guys are about to get married, so like do you guys even know like what the worst thing you guys have done is? Like, so they're asking, and I guess Robert Pattinson says something, I don't know. And then Zendaya's character says, "Oh yeah, the worst thing I've ever done was plan a school shooting."
Wha-
I I fully planned it, brought the weapon to school. It was like I was ready to go, and then I just changed my mind, and she didn't go through with it. And then Robert Pattinson goes on this whole spiral of like, holy shit, can I marry this woman 2 weeks from now? Now knowing that she planned a school shooting, and he like goes to like all of his friends, like, what would you do if you knew if you're gonna marry someone who planned one but didn't go through with it?
That'd be a crazy what would you do episode on TV. when they just come out of nowhere and they're
I'm John Quinones. What would you?
can't wait to see that edited into this episode.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Uh, but as far as movie ratings go, where are you gonna rate this?
Bro, I put this at a five. I
Okay.
found no complaints with Project Hail Mary. I don't think I left wanting any more. I it was it my favorite movie ever? Does it immediately go to the top of my list? No. But there was nothing wrong with it. And I was entranced the whole time in this thing. And I think after a few more rewatches of it, it definitely will find its way into at least my top 10.
Okay. I think with me, I rank movies based on if I can go to the bathroom or not at any given scene.
Oh, I don't think you can go to one in this movie.
No, I
Yeah.
couldn't find a place. I held it in. It was
Yeah.
bad. Uh, but this movie was so good. The flashbacks to what happened before the launch, and then the premise itself is very good. Uh, could very believable science, like
hmm
which I think if you're a smarter guy than us or smarter woman than us, uh, like
It's
you're probably
I've heard one complaint from the movie, and that was because I was sitting next to my biologist girlfriend who when he's using the rotating thing where you put the like DNA specimen or whatever in the thing, he put the two of them next to each other, the centrifuge. When he's
oh
using the
yeah,
centrifuge, he put the two files next to each other instead of opposed to each other to balance it out. That's the only thing I've heard. But I mean, I know he is a biologist. He should know that.
yeah. But I don't know how much of it like he remembers.
True. I felt like I don't know if the book follows the same story sequence of him like it's this part he wakes up in the ship and then you get a flashback in the book and then it goes and you get a flashback in the book. But it flowed so well for like a from a movie perspective of like you're starting to learn about his life at the same times that he is and then oh, something else that I saw is that in the beginning, when he's teaching his students in his classroom, he's teaching them about sound, which is something that humans can't see. And at the end, he's teaching
Oh,
the Iridians about light, which is something that they can't see.
oh, didn't even pick that one up.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I like when he has the ball as lava and then gives the ball to Rocky. That's
Yeah,
very emotional.
yeah.
I wish we get Rocky on Earth. That would have been fun.
Or Rocky just dies if he goes to Earth.
No,
Or if they
no,
build
they
him a
put
giant enclosure and fill it with, what do you say, like arsenic or argon or something?
yeah, I think it's argon. And then I love when Grace opens the thing up and takes a huge whiff of it.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
Oh no.
The very scientific, and then they have the have you ever seen I think it's called Life with Jake Gyllenhaal and
Yeah.
somebody else, but
And
they have
Ryan
the
Gosling, or not Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. They
That's
have
how
the
that's how I wanted to open this episode. Like, bro, did you see the new space movie with the famous Ryan actor where they find an alien in space and
but they had the rubber glove like containment
Mhm.
area, and I'm like, that is so life.
Yeah, when it grabs the guy's hand,
Oh my God.
bugging you. Uh-oh, we're zooming in on your face, John. You gotta rotate
No!
your camera. Yeah, now go back to like a 30 degree. Oh, zooming out again. Perfect.
There we go. But as far as this movie goes, great movie. Definitely worth the
hmm
watch. Probably has a week left in theaters now that
I
I
would
think
go
of it.
see it in theaters if you guys could. Hopefully, I get this out before it's out of theaters.
It's gonna be on Amazon because it's an Amazon movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.